Okay, so what we need to do is we don't need to worry about this, but we need to put in like the proper configuration variables. So let me move this here. Okay, so inside here there is a, what is it called? Config settings. And basically we need to adjust these things. Okay. Um, so it's a little awkward to do this, but so the key is Yesod PG user. I gotta put in this thing, and then we need the password. This is Yesod PG pass add, and then we need the host is here. This is Yesod PG host, and then add, and okay, so we don't need to change the port, and we just need to change the database, which is this. Yesod PG database add. Do I need to save? I don't think so. Okay, so we can hide these again. All right, so the basic idea here is that, right, we have these database settings. We need to edit them. The other thing is, I think that this thing runs on its own port, which I can't quite remember how that works. So we'll have to see if we can get this working. Okay, so step one. Okay, so I've configured the database. Obviously, I can't show you the details there because not allowed to. So we can bring this back on the screen. And the next thing we need to do is like push our container. So build the Docker file in the current directory. Well, I don't have like a Docker file. Okay, let's see if we can do container. Heroku container help. Okay. So we can push, but I literally already have a container. So how do I? Oh, actually, we need to fix this as well. So I'm pretty sure to deal with this. Oh, also we need curl in here, supposedly. And this is the end of this thing. So created. How? So Docker tools. Nix created. Maybe this one. I think there's like a flag to say that it's created at now. This will just help like keep things in order for me, because um if they change bunch, then it can be a little more difficult. Um sorry, let me clarify that. If they all say 52 years ago, I'll never know which one's the newest. So it'll be nice to know. Okay. So Nix is warming up, so just let it do its thing. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this. Heroku upload already built container. Okay, container registry. Building. Okay, so to push an image to Heroku, such as one pulled from Docker Hub, tag it and push it according to this. By specifying the process in the tag, you can release the image using the CLI. Process type. What's a process type? Rename your Docker files using. But this is like, this means Docker file ends in that thing. So I don't really understand how we do this, because we don't really. By specifying the process type in the tag. Tag image. Okay, let's try this, I guess. So, well, first we need to build the image, which I think I have the details in the make file. So I think we just do make docker build, and then this should Nix build the Docker image and then load the result, and then we should have another image. This doesn't take very long. Now, one thing I'm unsure of is if I have to specify like the environment variables in here in the Docker file, or if you can just override them via the environment variables on Heroku. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm pretty hopeful that we don't have to specify anything in this file, and we can just override them, and then like Heroku just passes the right, you know, variables down into the container such that when we launch it, it's working. So we'll see. Morning, everybody. How's it going? Okay, so we've built our Yesod application. Now we are sticking stuff into the image. Apparently, we got to do some cleanup. We load a result, and then there we go. So now we should have a Docker image that was created a little bit ago, and it has an image ID and a tag. So I think we can say Docker tag image, which I guess is this, and we're going to tag it with this. Okay. So I think the process type is supposed to be image, and the app is called Chiroptical Pluto staging. Okay. And then we need to, well, not this one. We need to push that thing to that place, apparently. Okay. This appears to be working. It's doing something anyway. Okay. Let's put these details into here. So notes. Actually, let's put these in doc. Pushing the Docker. Um, and then to do this, we need to Heroku container login, if not already logged in. Okay. Hey, Joker, how's it going? So, in theory, we've just pushed our container. And so we should be able to now release. Oh, maybe we should have called it web. Ah, I see. I don't know what image means. So I think we want to call this web. Web. And then the last thing is Heroku container this, probably. Although maybe we can just use image, but I feel like web's probably a better name. So let's just run these 3 commands. Okay, so missing required flag. Apt to run command against. Okay, so Heroku container release A is this web. Okay, so in theory, we've just released the image. Okay. It's just like really easy. Heroku is just like super trivial to get this stuff. The other thing is it gives you a free Postgres database to build against, and like the cheapest one that you like the cheapest managed Postgres that you can find is like $15 a month on um, DigitalOcean, for example. So I just thought this was easier. Okay, let me. We're not doing anything clearly, so let me check um the Dyno config. Okay, I can only turn it on and off, and I only can like change. How do I like change the port? Maybe I can't. Um, I don't really know. Okay, yeah. So it's trying to bind port, and we don't let it. So in our actual application, we need to change this to port. Oh, okay. We can just do both. Oh, I see. Okay. So just delete this, and just change this to port, and then say Heroku. Get diff. These three things. Port. Okay. And then we can make Docker build. Have a sip of coffee. For what it's worth, I kind of expected that I needed to change that, but I wasn't 100% sure. So there we go. And so now we need to change this. Oh, we also need to edit this to say -a, this name, Docker images. And then, so we have this 31 seconds ago. So Docker tag this, then push that tag. Okay. So, um, its app is starting up. I'm just looking at the logs in the other screen, just to make sure it doesn't spit out anything that you shouldn't be able to see, which I think that it will. Oh, it looks like it literally just worked. It said starting process with command state changed from starting to up. So in theory, we should be able to just look at the thing. First, you notice that it does have the Yesod thing there. There's just a service error. So what's this? What's this error? Um. Okay, that doesn't really say anything. Let's see if there's something in the logs. So it says, okay, there's like a big long output here. So let's see. Okay. So it's reading. Let me make sure there's nothing here. Or I can just grab this. Let me just grab this error and make sure there's nothing problematic there. Okay, so this is what it's complaining about. Um, okay, so it's looking for stuff in a weird spot. Um, so it looks like this thing runs under here. So how do we put those things there? I think that we have to change default.nix to put this stuff in build Pluto. Next Task Torch stream is, I don't know, probably this week. Um, Oh, hi, lurking, cool. And so Nix is like a little bit of everything. Okay, this becomes work deer. Work deer. Erickson. Work deer. This becomes something like this. So make deer p, work deer, move these things, and then think that's good. Make Docker build. Yeah, I would guess we'll probably do like Hastorch tomorrow and then do this the next day, assuming I wake up on time and stuff. But I need to get this set up so that I can start working on it more rapidly, I suppose, because I'm kind of annoyed that my overlay doesn't work anymore. I could just remove the things, but I don't really want to. Okay, so now we have some more Docker images. This one, as well as a way of life. Nice. I love that. That's so funny. Okay, push this thing. Do. Just okay. So we're building. Changed from starting to up. So supposedly the application is running. Wait, did I not do the templates? I thought I did. Static. I don't. How did the templates work? How did this work locally? Okay. So just take the templates, and stick them into the container. Okay. There we go. Into the container you go. I'm kind of confused at how this worked locally. It does have a REPL, which is actually incredibly useful. Morning, everybody. How's it going? See a bunch of people just popped in. So, hi. You've never seen me before. We're containerizing a Haskell application and trying to deploy it to Heroku. I think we're pretty close to being done. I hope. We need to tag this one with this and Docker push. Emacs vibes. Push this and then release it. Okay, we're redeploying. It supposedly is up. It's actually pretty awesome how fast it starts up. Okay, what's the error now? Oh, let me actually put this up here. So I got past that error. The next complaint. It's trying to open up a temp file. Yeah. Right now everything is free on Heroku. I'm not spending any money while I'm developing if I can avoid it. Um I don't really know how we get out of this one. So somewhere we're doing. I don't understand what I do here. Because like I need to copy these files into Heroku, I guess. Can I just like get the source code? Um okay, I'm gonna see if we can build like a pipeline or something. Let's try this. I'm not really sure what I do here. Because like I can't specify some other static directory because I need to get this actual files there. So setup. Okay. Create the pipeline. What does this do? Oh no, this is not what I want. This isn't gonna do anything for me. How do I delete this? You can just go away. You're not gonna help me. Okay, so Hey, Justosophy, how's it going? We're kind of stuck at the moment. Not exactly sure how to deal with this. How do we... Okay, so Heroku, Docker, volume. Yeah, we can run Yesod in the container. So if I just do like Docker run, um, this, I need to do network local host or something. Put this over here. How do I do it again? There we go. And then this. So this will just run localhost 3000 and everything appears to work just fine. I don't fully understand how this works because like it seems to have access to like I don't understand why this works if I'm honest. Oh, what if I change directories? What if I do this first? Will it fail? And what does this do? This doesn't make a thing called static, does it? No, it doesn't. So like it works locally, but it does not work on Heroku for some reason. So like is it overwriting my files? Can I get a shell in the Heroku container? Oh, nice. Oh, I wrote static. Or sorry, status. So this things are there. So I don't fully understand what's going on here. Let me just look at the logs again. Like I don't understand why it's trying to do that. I don't want it to do that. um so config settings. No reason. Oh, idea. Should be reading this though. Why would it? Okay. So let's just put like all these things in here and just make sure that they're false. Reload templates and then mutable static skip. I have no idea what these things are. Not all of them anyway. Combining. Did I spell it right? And then auth dummy login. Okay. And then we'll make sure that we turn these things off. I think it's like, let me go grab these things. This is kind of annoying, but we go settings, reveal config vars. We're gonna add development false. We're gonna add mutable static false, and we're gonna add Yesod reload templates false. I think those are really the only ones for now. Should be fine. So this should still okay, still works. Okay, cool. So we should have changed, added that. We added these. Okay. Okay. It's probably the last test for today, but oh, I added all of those. Which we can override with things, with environment variables. So now got the, and then we'll get this thing pushed. Images, doc tag, this one, this, or push. And then release. Okay. Oh, should be up. We still get this thing. I just don't understand what it's trying to do here. Like why is it doing this? I don't really understand. Okay, I need to ask about this because I really am unsure what's going on. But maybe this is easy to do, and I just like I'm being a dum dum. Um, one thing I find really weird is that I can run this just fine locally, but as soon as I stick it on Heroku, it's like unhappy. But why am I opening up binary temp files in the first place? I don't know. Like I shouldn't be opening files.